Hello everybody, ShinigamiNG here, and today's video is a little different. I feel like I say that a lot. Like, I say that for almost every video. Every video is a little bit different. It's a little bit different this time. It was a little bit different last time. I'm shaking my fist. It's a little bit different. I lost track of what I was doing. And I keep, okay, so I'm not trying to not look at the camera, but like, I'm looking at my own face on screen instead of where the camera is. So like the camera is down here, but I keep looking at my face. I'm using my phone. My eyes are not, I'm not good at looking at this camera instead of my webcam. So anyways, my setup is back here behind me. Messy, messy, messy. Sorry, I apologize. I apologize. It's a mess. And of course, I'm using the vertical screen. Some of you knew that, some of you did not know that. It's just one of those things. Saves me room on the desk. I would prefer to do side-by-side screens. I should probably move back a little bit. I would prefer to do side-by-side screens, but Shinny Wifey, her computer is over there next to mine. We share a desk. It's not a very large desk, but we both share. So I don't want to crowd up too much of the desk with two screens. So yeah. But anyways, that is not what today's video is about at all. I need to quit like moving this around. I need to figure out a better way to hold on to this camera. But today's video, and my hair is bothering me, sorry, it's getting in my eyes there. I need to look at the camera, look at the camera. Okay, so today's video is a little bit different. I'm saying that again, sorry, because I've done a little bit of rearranging in the background. It's still a mess. Still a mess. Okay, let me see if I can kind of pan the camera around. So this is actually the area of the room that would normally be directly behind me. Usually you would have seen like kind of the top of one of these orange couches instead of and I don't know, you would have seen the coffee table, which is now instead of in the middle of the room. Let me see if I can, I'm going to move around here a little bit. Whoops. Move my chair out of the way. Sorry. Let's kind of get a wide angle shot. So here's my whole little setup over here. Like I said, not a very big desk. Shinny Wifey, her setup, and my setup all right there within a pretty small little area. And I just rearranged the couches and the coffee table and TV and stuff. The TV used to be on, let's see, this wall over here, kind of towards the corner. That's where it used to be. But I think it's going to be a lot better over on this wall, along with a lot of our stuff. Now, the reason I've done this, sorry for the weird ceiling shot. We have kind of a crappy ceiling down here. It's terrible. It's terrible. Don't look at the ceiling. Please don't watch that part of the video. In fact, if you've already seen it, go back in time and skip that like 10 seconds of the video. Oh, and you can see that ugly part up there. Sorry, it's just a bad drop ceiling. It was like that when we moved in and we just never fixed it. So anyways, we've got this nice little comfy couch down here. It's a very, very comfy, like, I think it's called like a pit group or whatever. I really wish I could like switch my camera from front to back while I was recording, but I can't. So I'm going to have to kind of do this. So anyways, over here, I've set up kind of a temporary computer station. Computer on the floor, monitor, keyboard, and mouse up there on the table. Now, this computer station, I shouldn't call it a computer station, but this computer is going to be hooked up to the TV, surround sound system, all that good stuff over here. As you can see, I've got a Steam Link. I actually had this on earlier. Let me turn this back on because I like having the Steam Link on. Come on, turn back on. Do your thing. Everybody else, turn back on. Sorry. I'm making a mess, but I kind of wanted to just show. It's not like that amazing of a TV or anything. Oh, ugly ceiling. Come on, turn on. Everything on. Do your thing. Sorry, I was not as prepared for this video as I thought I was. So it's turning back on back there in the background and telling me, you know, no signal, all that good stuff. Okay, there we go, Steam Link. But anyways, I need to look at the camera instead of over there. Sorry. So anyways, Shinny Wifey and I actually had a little bit of a plan on some things that we wanted to do. This was not as good of a sitting location as I thought it was going to be. Let's see, can I get a shot of me? Sorry for all the people who may have motion sickness, but a shot of me maybe with some of the stuff behind me. It is still a mess. I'm not 100% done with cable management or anything like that. Steam Link is on now at least, but some of our DVDs and Blu-ray and stuff are up there. Shinny Wifey's keyboard, it's a mess, don't look over there. But this computer is going to be helpful for recording anything that I or we possibly play on that TV. And the reason I say possibly we is because Shinny Wifey and I are actually thinking about trying to set up kind of a dual playing station over here. And kind of, I still got to do a little bit more cable routing, a little bit more setup, a little bit more. I actually just ordered a couple of things that I need to look at the camera. Sorry, I'm trying to look at you guys and not in some weird over-the-shoulder type thing. So I've already ordered a few things online. Nothing too much, I'm kind of trying to keep it basic right now because we're trying to figure out the best way to kind of set this up and actually make it work how we want it to. And it's obviously not going to be the same exact thing. But I don't know how many of you have kind of seen like how many of you have seen Game Grumps, for instance. They're very popular, pretty famous. A lot of people know who Game Grumps are. They've got a good amount of subscribers. I mean, at least like 30 subscribers, something. I don't know. But sorry, bad joke. They're kind of set up, and granted, usually they don't have, you know, a camera or anything, but they're kind of set up where, you know, they sit on the couch, they play games, they hang out. We're not wanting to copy that, obviously, because that's rude, but that's neither one of us are quite, you know, Aaron or Dan, or even in the old days, Aaron or John, John-tron, but we are trying to figure out something a little bit different for us, and I think both of us will actually really enjoy this quite a bit. I think both of us need a better background. I need to be like, I'm in like a really weird angle now, sorry. But yeah, I really think I need to hold the camera better so I don't want to drop it. I don't want to. Okay, never mind. We're just going to do this. No, that's not working. Okay, fine. We'll just have my computer and stuff in the background. Sorry for all the motion sick people now. My bad. But so we're wanting to try something a little bit different, potentially, and kind of have a. Trying to think of the right word. Cooperative gameplay sessions. I don't know. It's not always going to be cooperative, obviously, and there's going to be a lot of games where one of us will be playing, but we'll be playing single player. But we're going to try to get both of us a little bit more involved in the channel, and eventually, possibly even Shinny Baby, assuming the channel lasts that long, unless you guys hate us and get rid of us and throw us out of YouTube. But yeah, so we're kind of thinking about doing a few things. I'm thinking I ordered a couple of inexpensive kind of microphone boom arms to sit right behind the couches and kind of just hang over top, and hold both my old mic and my current mic. The one that's like right, where's my finger? Right there. That's my current mic, the AT2020 Audio-Technica. It's nice. I like it. You guys seem to really like it. Everyone says my voice sounds amazing on streams and stuff, and on recordings and videos and all that good stuff. So we're going to be using that current mic and probably my old mic, which wasn't the best, but it's not bad at the very beginning, at least, just to kind of figure out if this is what we want to do, if this is going to work. We're also thinking about putting up maybe a green screen to kind of help with the video a little bit, possibly, you know, blocking off the background, and then that way, if we chroma key just us and maybe like just a little bit of the couches and stuff, there might be a lot more gameplay visible instead of having a giant box for our faces. And for us, you might just have a little spot where, you know, you just see the outline of us, or not just the outline, but you see us with an outline instead of a big box. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath. I was just moving all this furniture down here. It's been I feel like I've done a lot of work, even though it probably doesn't look like I actually did that much work. I tried. But yeah, so, and I don't know if that computer is actually going to handle recording or not. It has my old hardware in it from before I upgraded back in the fall. It should be able to record just fine. The problem I had whenever I was using it was that I could not play PC games and then record simultaneously. It did not have enough power to do both. But if I'm using something like the Elgato Game Capture and we're playing, say, console games over here, that shouldn't be a problem. And we're really thinking about going back. We have a lot of old games. We have a lot of consoles, a lot of fun stuff to play. You know, we've got Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 2, and of course older gen, or not older, but the last gen of like PS3, Xbox 360, all that good stuff. We've got GameCube, Wii. We don't have a Wii U, and I don't have a Switch yet. A Switch is something I'm really wanting to get, so maybe someday. Maybe we'll get a Switch someday, and the two of us can sit down and play some cool Switch games or something. I don't know. But we want to try to pick out a lot of games that are either cooperative or, even if it's single player, like we're definitely going to go through Banjo-Kazooie. We're going to. But hopefully Shinny Wifey and I can kind of have a little bit of banter and stuff for everybody to enjoy. Maybe we can kind of be able to fill you guys in a little bit more on our day-to-day lives, what's going on, you know, with things while we play. I don't know. I know that, again, going back to Game Grumps, I know a lot of times they will kind of tell stories about things that have happened recently or that they heard, you know, so we might throw in a little bit of that. I don't know. Just depends. It'll just kind of depend on what works, what we figure out works. And it's entirely possible. Maybe Shinny Wifey's gonna hate it. Maybe she doesn't want to do it at all. Maybe she doesn't want to be on camera. Maybe not. We don't know. But right now she wants to give it a try. She thinks it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. I always hoped, whenever I started this channel, I had always hoped that I could kind of have a multi-person show going on. I never wanted this to always just be me, and I didn't want it to always, you know, even just like me playing with friends online or something. Like, I always thought it'd be cool to have like a LAN party here, or you know, recording, you know, get-togethers, you know, play nights, game nights with the guys or something, you know. And this is a way that we might eventually be able to do that. If we can make this work with the two of us, and then maybe we can kind of expand it on, add in some more microphones, get some, you know, more equipment in here. Maybe we could have some game nights and we invite a bunch of people over, and, you know, we all do stuff. I can't even think of a good game for that right now, but maybe we can all play some stuff that'd just be really fun and have a whole lot of banter going on between everybody, and hopefully that would be enjoyable for everyone to watch. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I really apologize for the shoddy and terrible camera work and the terrible what is it? The ceiling. I apologize for the ceiling. It's terrible. I apologize for me, waving the camera all over and me jumping around while I'm trying to talk to you guys. I really should have gotten like a tripod. I'm just holding my phone in my hand. So I'm sorry that it's not better than it is, but I'm not very good at this. I've never been a cameraman or anything like that. So anyways, yeah, we and this is all just the whole setup that's over here right now, with the old coffee table and stuff currently being used as not the TV stand, but that's where we're going to be setting consoles and stuff. It's not exactly ideal. It's not perfect by any means, but a little bit of work and a little bit of changing things out here and there. We'll probably need to get some more shelves down here to put a lot of our games on, because we have like none of all we have are movies on these shelves. We don't have any games over here right now. I have a few down below on the bottom shelf of the coffee table thing, but we're not really using it as a coffee table right now. We've got it pushed all the way back against the wall and using it almost like a media center, entertainment center type thing. But it's not really designed for that. Doesn't really work fantastic for that, but it doesn't work terribly. But yeah, so I've got some stuff set up, and I still got some more work to do with the computer over there and getting my Elgato set up over here. If this ends up working out, it's going to be like days, maybe a week or two before I can get the rest of this set up. So for now, like my Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword series is going to be continuing to play over here. The Wii is still it's right there behind my joystick and throttle that I got on eBay not too long ago that I have not told you guys about. So maybe I'll have to pull that out and show you guys some of that for a video or something. But yeah, so there's still some more work to do. Still waiting on some stuff to arrive. Spent the bare minimum that I felt necessary to kind of get a very basic setup going over here, without having to completely dismantle everything over there, because I definitely want to continue playing computer games and recording and possibly streaming some of that stuff. But if I can have this PC over here handle console recording for us, and have this kind of set up over here working out really well, we're just going to keep expanding on it. We're just going to keep making it better and doing our best to make this a fun and engaging and hopefully enjoyable content for you guys to view. So yeah, let me know, I guess, in the comments if you guys think that this is a good idea. Even if you think it's a terrible idea, we're probably going to still try it because we're really excited about it. We think it'll be a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys think it'll be fun too. Maybe not, but we're kind of really thinking this is going to be really cool and a lot of fun. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. I had to make this video, and it's gone on a good 10 minutes longer than I was expecting this video to go. That was not my intentional. I did not mean to make this into a 20-minute video of just me talking to you guys, so sorry about that. Hopefully you guys enjoy it though. Hopefully you guys at least enjoy the sound of my voice a little bit. Unfortunately, it's through my crappy phone microphone and not my nice microphone over here. That's hard to point in reverse. Like, that's weird. But yeah, so got a little bit more work to do down here, a little bit more stuff to get set up, a little bit more stuff I gotta have arrive. I need to actually move some of my consoles over here so I can test this and get it working before we even try to do any recording or anything. But yeah, so if you guys have some suggestions for some old fun kind of co-op games that maybe Shinny Wifey and I could play, and I say old, and it doesn't have to be old. I mean, if you know anything on like Nintendo 64, if you know anything on PlayStation 2, Xbox, I mean, even newer stuff like on the Xbox One, because I have an Xbox One. We have an Xbox 360. We have a PS3. We don't have a PS4 yet. We don't have a Switch. We also don't have a Wii U. I have the Wii. But so anything on those newer consoles or anything older, any suggestions you guys have of fun kind of co-op games? The Steam Link just shut off. In fact, the Steam Link is a good example of things. So some of my co-op games on Steam, like even some of the simple ones, like Castle Crashers, we could play Castle Crashers over here. Shinny Wifey and I could play it. In fact, I think that's a great idea. I think some Castle Crashers would be really fun over here for the two of us. I think we'll enjoy that. She's played it before, but I don't know if she really remembers it, and I don't think she got very far into it, but I know she's played at least through like the first handful of zones, so that might be something kind of fun for us to go through. But yeah, so suggestions like that, you know, things that, whether it's split screen or, you know, both of us sharing a screen, something like that, where if you guys come up with ideas of games that we may have, or even if we don't have them, I can look and see if we can get a copy somewhere. We actually have a nice little local game store that sells a lot of old vintage games. I think it's just called Vintage Games or something like that. Vintage Game Store or something. I don't know. But they have a lot of the older games. So if we don't have it, we might be able to find it there, or we might be able to find it online. So unless it's something that's like, you know, $200 just to get the game because it's so popular or rare, we might be able to get it and actually play it. I'm having a terrible time actually looking at the camera. I apologize. So yeah, suggestions. Let us know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully, again, I did not completely throw off anyone's equilibrium or make someone motion sick. But here we go. I wanted to give you kind of one more look at. Alright, so here's Shinny Wifey's little tiny station. I say tiny, it's actually got a pretty big, beefy computer there. The Wii right there in the middle. There's the Wii. And then my computer, monitors, keyboard, mouse, HOTAS or hands-on throttle and stick, joystick throttle. My PC, I moved to the floor recently just to get a little bit more room. The DX Racer that you guys not only suggested to me and said that I would love it, but also put together all the donation goals and donations to help raise money to get the DX Racer, because you guys are amazing and I have used the crap out of that chair. I love it. First chair I've ever had that's actually sized for me. It's fantastic. I love it. So here we go again. Here's our old ugly couches. These were hand-me-down. We've had these couches for, they've probably been in Shinny Wifey's family for like 20 or 30 years. And we've had them in this house for almost 7 years now, as long as we've owned the house pretty much. Old coffee table, also a hand-me-down. TV is fairly new. We've only had it for, I should kind of turn the camera so it's not so weird, awkward angle. TV's fairly new. It's a 42-inch Insignia. Got it at Best Buy like 2 years ago on a Black Friday deal. Not at Black Friday, or not at the store. We just ordered it online. Love it. Lots of little knickknacks. I'll have to show you guys some more of that stuff later, because I don't want to make this video any longer. Just some cheap little shelves. We'll probably get some more. Computer over here to record. Hopefully that will work out. Hopefully I'll be able to get all the cabling routed over there without making too much of a mess and without making too many tripping hazards or anything. But hopefully I can route some cables and get that working out how we want it to, and hopefully record some cool stuff with Shinny Wifey soon. So I guess this is kind of a mini announcement for that, because we were thinking about just kind of doing it and hoping you guys enjoyed, but I was really excited about moving all this stuff and getting it ready, so here's the announcement. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate you, and I really appreciate all the support you guys give me, so thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. ShinigamiNG out.